Here I am on November 8th, 2021, down at the East Bowl. Starting out on the East End today. Time is 8:32 a.m. So I can see they already started working on stuff down here. They got the backhoe in. Get up on my perch here. Yeah, they're getting this all graded down pretty good now. So you can see here, backhoe working. One thing you'll notice today that the, looking back over here, the love statue is gone. I was hoping to film its removal this week, but it was removed on November 4 in the afternoon, 2 p.m.-ish. What happened was on Friday, I saw the site supervisor and was going to check with him on the schedule for the statue to be removed. He informed me then that it already had been removed on November 4. He said what happened was that the company that Scottsdale hired to remove and store the statue, which was, I believe, Art Solutions and Installations, ran into a scheduling conflict and they weren't going to be able to do it the week of November 8th, which is this week. And that their time frame, if they couldn't do it that week, would be pushed back into the next week, which I think was an issue for the construction company. So what happened was the company came in with their crane on November 8 or November 4, which was Thursday, and the statue was pulled out then. So the statue is gone and will not return. My guess is for at least almost a year, I bet. Something like that, maybe less, depending on how the framework for this runs. Right now you can see ahead of us there is the whole end, the south end of the lagoon has been torn out. It's just gone now. It's all dug up. So that's going to be filled back in so that the lagoon is reduced in size overall about 50% and thereabouts. We can see now the whole place where the bathroom is gone. And so they're making a lot of progress on this end here. Looks like a palm tree is like collapsed and fallen over halfway up there too, so my guess is that's going to be gone eventually. But they're making a lot of progress down here. Like over here you can see the gentleman is hosing the area down to keep the dust in the area from getting too severe. So they're making good progress down here. Looks like they're hauling dirt out or pieces of rubble getting hauled out of here. So this end is coming along. So my next destinations are going to be heading back down to the West Paseo area and shooting over there, and probably the West Bowl too, see what's happening there. They're making good progress down there too on the basic demolition. So may just walk around here and try to shoot over the fence, see what I can do over in front of City Hall, see if I can see anything down there. It's kind of hard to see stuff over there, but maybe I can check out a little bit. Go see here. Okay, here I am over by City Hall now. See what we can see over here. Again, I can't really see over these fences very well. But here's a shot of the lagoon here. Climb up on a weight. You can see that most of that lagoon down there, I think in the, I don't know if I got this pointed in the right direction here. is all taken down. Backhoe's in there chewing that lagoon up. So getting this all taken care of down here. Probably down a little bit farther. Just gotta watch these weights. Something easy to trip over if you're not paying attention. So yeah, it's all torn up pretty good. Get too far from the fence. Yeah, it's all torn out of there. So this end's really getting going here. Getting this all torn down. You see the backhoe right there. Bunker bathroom long gone. So yeah, this is all making progress down here. So I'm going to end this here and move on down to the West Paseo. I'm gonna take a moment to shoot over the fence here by the Civic lawn, just to show you what's going on down here. You can see that the entirety of the Civic lawn looked like it's scraped off. They've stripped the turf off down here, and they're doing some work down here to get this going. So just a little bit of a shot here. This is one place I haven't really shot from lately, or at all, and since I walked through this area without the fence, so, or with the fence that one day. So here's just a little bit look at the Civic lawn. We can see what's going on here. It's just basic prep, stripping off the turf, getting it ready to, you can also see from this angle that the love statue is gone. Was down there by the library. It is now in storage. All right, I'm gonna end this here. Like I said, move on to the West Paseo. Okay, here I am down on the West Paseo now, up on my first perch here, the A-line building. Quite a bit's been done here. The whole area in front of the bathroom is now torn out. You can see there. The blue thing there used to be a water fountain out front of the bathroom. Now it's laying out here. They're progressively coming down through here. Looks like they've cut out a dirt area in front of the little museum over there. And it looks like they're doing something with this tree they boxed up last week. Maybe you're getting ready to transport it out of here. Moved equipment down here. Got the tree all tipped over there. See, they're starting to tear stuff out in front of the little museum there. All of the ramp that was in front of the restroom is gone. So, getting this all down to street level pretty quick here. As they get back up here, they're closer to street level back up here. More or less, though. If you consider the parking lot, though, there's still a ways to go down to get to the level of the parking lot out back. But making progress here. I think the big ficus tree is still back in here, or or the eucalyptus tree. I don't know why I keep calling that a ficus tree. It's a eucalyptus tree. But you can see the root ball of the eucalyptus tree right there. So the area it was in is all dug out, so I'm assuming that tree is no longer viable. It's gone. I'm going to stop filming here and move on around to the Old Town Tavern and see what I can shoot from down there. Looks like they mostly completed work on that end. They're starting to do something back over here. Setting up some scaffolding for some reason. Back down here in this corner. So, not sure what the purpose of that's going to be, but something's getting set up down there. Another angle of view here. So I'm going to stop this here, walk on around to the Old Town Tavern, see what's happening there, then I'll move on around to my usual spots before I finish up today. Actually, I'm going to shoot just a little bit more here closer up where I'm down on this next level down. Big backhoe here, doing the bulk of the work out here, really. Getting everything torn up. Another view over towards the bathroom there. Walk over down by the Old Town Tavern now. Okay, here I am up in my perch at the Old Town Tavern. Get a view from this end. You see this is all flattened out as it has been here over the last few days. It doesn't really look like they've hauled out much dirt, but they've been digging around whatever this pipe is in the ground straight ahead. I got that mark to be taken out. So you can sort of see over in front of the little museum over there, that's getting all torn out. Looks like there's an AC unit or something that may have to be, probably gonna have to be removed, taken to another spot. They're chewing this up down here, getting it all fixed up for coming renovation. Got a water truck in here that wets down the area to mitigate the dust effects on the surrounding neighborhood. So not really a lot new down here. So I'm going to move on down to Brown, then around to several other areas that I usually hit down here and see what's going on. The primary action right now seems to be on the West Paseo and the East Bowl, which the supervisor indicated they were going to work from each end towards the middle, so that seems to be what they're doing right now. And I think I'm getting some overexposure here just due to the variation in lighting here as the sun is at an angle, but I'll just have to be tired of messing with that. You just have to be overexposed. Right, gonna move down to Brown here. Okay, I'm gonna walk down through the bar here as I've done numerous times. Reset my exposure a little bit, so reset it, period. So we'll walk down through here, go around to Brown, look over the fence, and I'll move on around to the little schoolyard construction entrance. Traffic's pretty light today. It's Monday down here, so Here's the signage that Scottsdale's put up for the fence. Gives people a sort of idea as to what's going on here. We'll look over the fence here. And it's not that different from the last time I was here, really. But they are making progress on getting this torn out. So, project's moving along. Okay, I'm going to move on around here now. Okay, here I am at the back construction entrance over behind the Paseo here. Also, for those who've watched some of my videos, I apologize for saying here too much, as I've done my editing and listened to them numerous times. I do use here a lot, but it's descriptive, so if it bothers you, I'm sorry. I'll try to cut back on my hears. But not really much going on. I was about to say here. Not much going on down in this part of the Paseo. But they are making progress. So now I'm going to move on over to the area by the West Bowl. See what's happening over there. I'm now up in the parking structure. I decided to shoot a little bit from this location because I haven't really utilized these perches because they never really seem to be of much use. You can't really see that much, but here I can see through where they've torn out down by the bathroom down here. That shows up. Got a big deep hole there, so they must have torn out some that's below street level there now, so they had to tear something out of there. But you can see the eucalyptus tree there has been cut way down, so they're just going to haul that out and toss it. Kind of a shame. See over on the other side of the restroom. See what we can see over here. Again, they just torn out the ramp and all the infrastructure that was out in front of the restroom that was supporting the ramp down. Had hand blowers, little sinks for washing your hands, whatnot. All that's gone. So looks like that's about all I'm going to see from up here. So I'm going to move on around to the West Paseo. I'm going to shoot walking through the little passageway here by AZ88. Here you can see inside AZ88. It's a really nice bar, restaurant here. Highly thought of by people of Scottsdale. Go over here to my Perch. You see a couple of vehicles out here now. See AZ88 has a nice little patio here. And they have like a sort of a bird wing canopy above it that's sort of their symbol. So, go over here to my Perch. And not really much happening out here, but you can see back over here. They have all the little trees they're boxing up stored over there. So that just may be a spot where they'll keep them on property till they find a need for them and then move them to a new location where they'll be replanted. But this is my first time over here. And the love statue is gone. So still kind of Sorry I missed that going out. That was going to be something nice to film, but I'm going to try to get it when it comes back, which is probably going to be, I don't know, maybe a year from now, less. There's a lot of infrastructure and building that has to go on straight ahead of us between the library and the end of the lagoon. So my guess is that they're going to have the crane come in sometime prior to that infrastructure being set up, because I don't think the crane would be able to get through all the stuff they got planned there, because the love statue will sit out here on this end of that area on the civic lawn. So you're going to have to get it in here early before you set up a lot of that infrastructure, I would think, because that's the only way in and out for the crane is to come in through that east bowl. There's a lot of building that has to be done there, so it could be that the love statue will have to come back a bit early in the process, just to avoid the ability of the crane not being able to get up to its spot where it's got to set the statue down. So we'll see. That's just my speculation. I've been wrong on stuff. Thought the ficus tree was going to hang, but it's gone. So, eucalyptus tree. I'm never going to get that right. They should just change it to a ficus tree. Maybe I'm foreshadowing. But anyway, I ramble. So this might be it for today. I've gone to all the areas I normally go to that I can get to see. So I may take just a little break here, sit down, put my equipment away, have something to drink. Then it'll be time to head back home, edit all this up, and get it posted to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to finish up here right now, and this is it for today.